to Creative Tuesdays with Liz. I'm Liz. I am so glad that you're here to join us again today. I hope that you have enjoyed the projects we've done together up until now, and I hope that you've just enjoyed that. Today we have a really cool project, and I think they look really neat, especially now that summer has officially started and we think of the ocean and animals that swim in the ocean. So today we are going to create an octopus art. So you will need construction paper, different colors construction paper. You'll need some plain paper. You'll need scissors and glue. If you chose to print the template of the octopus head and tentacles, you can have that, or you can draw your own head and tentacles. If you have scrapbook paper, we can use that. If not, you don't have to worry about that either. But so the scrapbook papers, we could just have some decorative tentacles for the octopus, or you can always color and decorate on your own tentacles there. But so we'll start with a blue piece that will be our background. This is what we'll glue everything down onto, so it's kind of like it's under the ocean water. So we'll have that. And first we are going to decorate the octopus head, because you're going to want to color it before you glue it on, because once you glue it on and you start to color it, you're going to have the pattern from the glue show up in your coloring. So we can start to decorate our octopus head. You can give him some eyes if you want to. And this doesn't have to be like a regular octopus that, you know, if you want to have a three-eyed octopus or a cycloctopus, you know, with one eye, you can have that if you want to. So I just really want you to remember that to have fun. I really want making art to be something that you enjoy. I do not want you to get stressed out over this. And if you feel like you color outside the lines, or you're cutting and you miss the line a little, it's okay. Don't let it stress you out. There's ways that you can just kind of go back and fix little things, so don't worry about that. But I really want it to be more about the process than the end product for you. So just enjoy it and have fun with it, and you can make your octopus look any way you want to. This is yours. So, and you can even think about, you know, after you get him all put together, you can look at him and see what kind of personality you think it has. You could give your octopus a name if you wanted to. So I'm going to give this one some eyelashes. Some eyelashes for this octopus. And then I'm going to put some little stripes on her. Going down. So we've got the head, and once you have finished your head, we're going to glue that down. And you can glue this down. You're going to want to glue it more towards the top of your paper, just so that you can have room to glue the tentacles underneath it. You don't want to glue it way down here, and then you'd have all this empty space and everything else. But you can glue it, some of it sticking off the paper. It doesn't have to all fit inside this one rectangle. So you can glue it coming off of the paper some. But when you glue it, this bottom part, don't glue that down yet. We're going to want this loose so that we can stick the tentacle legs underneath it and glue those down, so as the legs are coming out from under it. All right, so I'm going to glue this head down. And please be sure to take a picture of your artwork and send it in to the Lancaster County Council of the Arts, or tag us in it if you post it on a social media, and so that we can see that. I saw some of the music inspired art I thought that those turned out really neat. That's just a really fun little project. But so do take a picture of it, tag us in it if you post it on social media, and we'd love to see it. It's really, really fun to see everybody's artwork, and it's kind of a way that we can stay connected with each other, like knowing, hey, so many people out there made this particular project, and yet they all are going to look so different, and just to kind of know that there's somebody out there doing this with you. So we've got our head glued down, but we've left the bottom piece up a little. And then you're going to draw your legs or tentacles onto, like I said, if you have scrapbook paper, you can do that, or you could just do it on plain colored construction paper. And you want to have different curves, like different lengths. You want to have some of them kind of short, some of them long, some curving to the right, some curving to the left, just to give your picture a little bit of variety in it. So you're going to make sure that you have, I'm sure everybody knows that octopus have 8 legs. So you're going to want to make sure that you have 8 legs or tentacles cut out for your octopus. So, and like I said, if you didn't have scrapbook paper, that is okay. Don't worry about that. That's just a little fun something that you could use just to give it a little pattern to it. So, but we'll cut the tentacles out of all of them that you drew on there, and we'll make sure that he's got 8 legs to put on. And if you need help cutting, I'm sure that somebody in your house would be glad to help you cut these. Or if you feel like that you're a little slow at cutting and we move on to the next step and you haven't got yours all cut out yet, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You can pause this video. You can finish cutting all of your legs out, and then when you do get finished and you're ready to move on, you can play the video again. So we'll make sure that we've got 8 legs cut out for the octopus here, kind of going in different directions. And you might want to save your scrap paper. It's a good idea just to always kind of save your scraps, because you never really know what you might want to do with it. You just need a little something for. So I always like to save my scraps. I hope everybody has been enjoying themselves and everybody's been well and doing good. Hopefully we'll all be back in school soon, or on time when school should start. But you could even, after you take a picture of your octopus and post it on social media or send it to us at the Lancaster County Council of the Arts, you could give it to somebody, a family member. You could mail it to somebody, and it kind of brighten their day. Because I know still there's some people who don't get to see a lot of people very often. So any kind of company, any kind of encouragement, or anything you can do to cheer somebody up, that's always just a great little thing. And even something simple like sharing your art project with them, that's a very simple thing that would bring a lot of joy to them. So, like I said, whether you used just plain colored construction paper or you had scrapbook paper, you could even do newspaper. Newspaper printed tentacles or legs for your octopus if you wanted to, or old magazine papers. That turns out really cool too. So those look really neat. So we are going to get all of our legs cut out and put together here. And be careful when you cut, and take your time so that you don't cut yourself or hurt yourself. like I said, I'm sure if you need help, there's somebody in your house who would be very glad to help you. Alright, so after you get your 8 legs cut out, we will start to arrange them on your paper coming out from your octopus head. And before you glue them down, you might just want to kind of lay them out and figure out which direction you want them going in and everything like that. And even for the tentacles, you can have those coming off the paper and everything. So those can come off the paper some. That would be just fine. So we'll get these glued down. And remember, we're going to need 8 of them. And I just kind of lifted the flap and glued it starting underneath it there. So I've got 1 down, so 7 more to go. And you might want to have, kind of like we do for all of our projects, if you have something to lay down to protect your surface while you're rubbing glue on your paper and things like that, you can, it's always a good idea just to have something laid out to protect your surface that you're working on. So you can overlap them. They don't have to all be just hanging straight down. They can go in all kind of different angles. That kind of just makes it a little bit more visually interesting. And octopus have their leg, you know, they're moving all their legs in all kinds of different directions. More of like, I guess, a jellyfish would just have their legs and tentacles just kind of hanging straight down. So we will get all of our legs or tentacles, whatever you want to call them, legs or tentacles. Get all those in place. And just keep on working until you have things looking the way that you want it to. So you can keep working, and then if you decide you want to put some bubbles on it, like these, he's breathing under the water, you can do that. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legs on, so that means I need 3 more. So I'll put 3 more legs down here on my octopus. And get all that put together. And so you can just keep working until you get all 8 of your legs glued down. And whatever pattern you like. And you can use stick glue or liquid glue, whatever you prefer. I do like stick glue better. So that's what I choose. And then I'll put my last one on here. And then you can lift the flap that we didn't glue down in the beginning, you can glue that down. Get that glued down in place. Now that we've got all the tentacles and legs on. And you have got your octopus art. So please be sure to tag us in your artwork and share it so that we can see it. If you did give your octopus a name, you can put that on there too. We'd love to see that. And next week, we can come together and create tie-dye. We will make tie-dye using permanent markers and rubbing alcohol. So if you have some permanent Sharpie markers, you'll need those. If you have a spray bottle to put your alcohol in, you can put that in there. You'll need your alcohol, your rubbing alcohol. You can pour it in your spray bottle, and then whatever you want to tie-dye. I will be doing a bandana. So I've got a bandana. If you want to do a shirt, socks, or anything else that you can think of, you can do that. So just come together next week as we create our tie-dye with our Sharpie permanent markers and our rubbing alcohol, and it will be very, very fun. I hope to see you all then. Bye.